football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and these guys defending their home turf.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Brooklyn. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Game on it with Saquon Barkley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll have first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up first down.
That's good.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So that brings up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Great.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Great. Set. 180. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Nix from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
No touch that.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 41.
1st and 10 from the 41.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hurts on first down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Black Knights go up 6-0 here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a first down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking right, and he finds it. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Once more, it's Nix. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. He breaks the tackle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. This throw is caught. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Black Knights will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Leaving that middle line to limit the gain to a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's Saquon Barkley. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. He's going to be brought down over the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Brooklyn. And it's the Black Knights with 1st and 10.
Great.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No
don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He can't find out all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun handout to Harvey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now Nix on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's Harvey straight ahead. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. And Kobe Dean in on the tackle. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 44 here on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down from the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Black Knights make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Nix with it on first. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Nix now on first and 10. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That's completed right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great.
Running right, it's Barkley. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Great. Set.
Hurts now from the gun. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's caught, he's got Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the handoff, it's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro, Nick Bonito.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down throwing from Hurts. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. You got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Great. Set.
Here's Hurts. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Another big rip for him. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Dobbins. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
2 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try.
Field goal.
It's just 21 yards down the pipe. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Shipley now to return. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go, touch, touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch, touch. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Jukes one defender. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Great, set. Hey. No touch.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's first out of bounds after picking up about 7.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
2nd and 3 now.
Great, set. And anyway, no touch.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down.
Great, set. No touch.
He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Black Knights now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nicks hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
First down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 13. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. They've got 1:53 left in this game.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Dobbins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. goes jumping front late. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. He finds Dotson left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him, so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10. He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Forced out to his right. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here he is to throw. Smith brings in another one. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
No touch that. 180, 180.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Great, set.
Hurts on first down. And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try for them from the 11. Here's second and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
24-24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Now this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Go.
They go to Barkley again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Don't touch it. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Great, great, great. Set. Nope.
Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and
3. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. So overtime, a defensive battle, Brock. Didn't even see a field goal go through. And in the end, even after some bonus football, this one's going to finish in a tie. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.